Hey babes, it's your girl Thicky Nikki, and I am back with another video. Y'all, Baddies Caribbean Review, Season 1, Episode 14. This video has been like one of the most challenging videos I've ever made. Okay, when I say I've had audio challenges, laptop challenges, all kinds of challenges. But anyway, we're going to get this video out to you today. Um, this is not going to be like a typical review because the episode was just, I'm not going to say it was boring. For me, it wasn't boring, but didn't have as much drama as we would like. Not as much drama as we normally see on a Baddies episode. It was a lot of recaps. It was kind of like a filler episode that was needed. But it's Zeus, so it didn't really fill in like it's supposed to be filling in. But anyway, so it's the review from the show with a little bit of tea updates that have occurred throughout the week. So before we get into that, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications. Let's go. Okay, guys, so in this first scene, as I mentioned, this episode was all about recaps. So Asian Doll is back. She rejoins the cast. She departed from the girls when they was in Puerto Rico. Her and Natalie are sitting down, they catching up. Natalie's filling her in on all the fights that have occurred since she's been gone. Scotty and Gretch, Jayla, Callie, Anna, Mariah. So she just updated her on T. She's letting her know that the replacements are going to be coming in. They're going to be joining them today for the activity. And that she's also going to be receiving her baddie's chain because she did her big one in Puerto Rico when she got in the field with Mariah. Yeah, so you're going to get your chain, Asian. And if y'all remember, this is kind of what pissed Meatball off. When Asian got her chain, she felt like Asian didn't deserve the chain before she got the chain. We still don't understand why Meatball feels like she was entitled to the chain before the rest of the girls, especially Asian Doll. Like, why does she feel like she even should have got it before Tink? Like, she swear that Tink's stealing her personality, but I feel like if she's stealing your personality, baby, she does you better than you do you. Anyway, that's all that happened in this first scene. We're gonna go ahead and move right on into the next. Okay, so moving right along, we have next up Anna and Tasiki. And so Anna and Tasiki are sitting down and they're recapping the events between her and Mariah. Tasiki's kind of asking Anna how she's feeling now that she's had a conversation with Mariah. Anna's pretty much telling Tasiki that she feels the same. She feels like Anna is the one that started their beef. She created the problem. And then instead of her taking accountability, she wanted to just fight about it. Anna said she told Mariah even though they weren't cool, nobody on the show had to be involved. Nobody had to know that they weren't cool. Anna said when she first came on, she was kind of staying away from Mariah. She was just kind of staying around to seeking them. But, Mariah wanted it to be an issue, and then her mom them got involved, and then everything just kind of boiled over from there. So, in this scene, Anna kind of even got emotional about it. So, I feels like to me, Anna is really, really hurt by what happened. Now, T is. I was on Fusan's live on Sunday after the episode aired. He was on with Diamond the Body and he was on with Nunu. And it was one point in the live where somebody in the comments asked, what was the real beef between Anna and Mariah before the mom situation, right? So he was like, girl, y'all not about to get me caught up. He was like, what I will say, and this is T, what I will say is that Mariah tried to backdoor Anna and that the back door came back and told Anna that Mariah tried to go through the back door and then they fell out. So to me, it seems like Mariah tried to get down on Lemmy because y'all know allegedly, everybody know this, but you gotta say allegedly that Anna and Lemmy got a little, side thing going on. And I say side because we already know Scotty the main side. So they got a little side thing going on. But Anna and Mariah was supposed to be friends. So why would Mariah try to slide on Lemmy like that? Like you already on the show, you already cool with the girls you need to be cool with. Like that just don't make sense to me. Like if that's the case, like I cannot wait for that entire story to spill because they've been saying that they can't talk about what happened. They can't talk about what happened, which is giving the same thing it was given last season between Scotty and Anna. They couldn't talk about it. And it all came out that they was both sleeping with Lemmy. So now Mariah trying to throw herself in the mix. That's just weird. But anyway. All right, and then scene 3 was so boring. It was just Sapphire, Biggie, and Scotty meeting up yet again to talk about recaps. giving their point of view on the Mariah and Anna situation. Now, what I will say about that scene was that, and I didn't even take a screenshot of it, but what I will say about it was Scotty was kind of asking like what the issue was or whatever, whatever, and then in her confessional, she was just like, whatever they have going on, I hope that they can, work it out or whatever. Like real mature about it. Like she don't really know what's going on. It's like I like Scotty. Like even though she a little side or whatever, whatever. I like Scotty. That is my girl. I like Scotty. Anyway, I like Scotty. Okay, so moving right along to scene 4. Okay, now this is where the episode starts to get a little bit interesting. Okay, so the girls are going to meet up to go ziplining with Natalie, right? So everybody is broken off into like groups. So in the first screenshot, y'all see we got Nunu, we got Jelly Bean looking a mess. Okay, Jelly Bean looks a mess. I got some more screenshots of her for y'all, and then we got Nunu. And then the next screenshot, we got Scotty, Asian Doll, and Rolly, which they are going to go pick up Natalie. And then the bottom corner, we have Biggie, Jayla, Sapphire, Anna, Tasiki, and Tink on one bus or a sprinter. And then we have Domina Body, Callie, Mariah, and Gretch in one car. So everybody's kind of just, talking and giving their point of view. So first we're going to start with Nunu, um, Big Keva. I think I said J.O. a while ago. I apologize. Nunu, Big Keva, and Jelly Bean. So they talking about, they're excited about getting out, finally getting out of the rooms, off the resort, being able to get into the DR streets, get active, be baddies, be a part of the experience because they've been dragging these girls around from island to island and they ain't really did nothing since they was on the beach in the Royal Rumble. So Nunu was on live with Fuson and this is T. Nunu was on live with Fuson and she let them know that on this day she had called Jo when they got downstairs and they seen she wasn't down there. And she was like, "Yo, Jo, where you at?" And Jo was like, "Oh, I'm upstairs in my room. I'm chilling. They told me today was a dark day." She was like, "Dark day, girl. We on our way to go meet Natalie. We about to go ziplining." She was like, she don't know what's going on. Okay, so come to find out, well, I ain't gonna say that yet. Okay, so that's what's going on in their car. They trying to figure out, why Jo ain't down there, but then they excited about going into the Baddies experience. Like I said, Scotty and Asian and Rolly, they just talking about updates. Mariah and Diamond the Body and Gretch, they doing the same thing. They talking about updates. Gretch is excited for the replacements to come in actually because during the Royal Rumble on the beach, the replacements held up for her like Nunu and them. They was fighting with her, Jelly. They was fighting with her. You know what I'm saying? Against the girls in the house or whatever. So she felt like those are my girls. Those are girls who I know the most. Those people who I build bonds with. So she excited to get to see them again. Now, what's really the weird energy and the weird vibe is going on in the car with Jayla and Meatball, Biggie, Tasiki them. So Meatball is flipping out because she about to be around the replacements. Like this girl got a knife, pull out a little switchblade. I'm about to play the clip for y'all so that y'all can hear that, or the audio so y'all can hear that what she was having to say about the replacements. And then Biggie was kind of just, ragging on the replacements, like, the replacements coming in, like, why we got to be around them. She pissed me off because, girl, you was a replacement at one point. You and ET was a replacement last season when you came in. And then you just tried to step in Dia neck about down in the replacements, about being a replacement again, and then here you go. Biggie is a hypocrite. Like, I like Biggie, I fucks with Biggie, but Biggie is a hypocrite at times. It's like you want to get on people for doing shit and then you want to turn around and do it. Girl, pick a side. Are you going to rep for the replacements or are you going to act like you too good to fuck with the replacements? Because that's what you're doing on this episode. Anyway, I'm about to play this audio of Meatball in the van on the way to meet the replacements. Listen to how she is spazzing out. This girl was petrified for her life in encountering Jo again.
Hey, did you get a zoom in on that? What replacements is coming? I don't even fuck with them, so I just don't even want them near me or close by me. And I'm telling y'all, I can't take this shit, and I ain't got no fucking rep for no fucking. And I'm letting y'all know this shit. We gonna go have fun, and if anybody play with me, I'm gonna stab y'all bitches up.
Okay, so what did y'all think about that? What did y'all think about that? After hearing Meatball's reaction to the replacements coming in, now mind you, she ain't seen nobody at this point. Ain't nobody. They just told her that they're coming in to go ziplining with them, and this is her reaction. And you can't really see it on there, but this is with the scene where she pulls out the switchblade and talking about stabbing up people. it's just crazy. Like, are you that afraid? Are you that scared? Like, the fight that you had with Jo was not that bad for you to be up here talking about cutting people on a show that they're filming. So Jayla comes in on the next scene, well, in the same scene, gives her this heart to heart conversation. I'm gonna add that audio in. Let me know what y'all think about it.
Today. Y'all I know.
I'm just so over everybody trying to kick me out, dog. Like, that shit is so lame.
You heard her. Somebody gonna die today. Y'all I know. No. You're making a joke. It's not a fucking joke. What part about this don't y'all get? She is dead ass serious. This is not a game.
As we're driving to the location, I noticed that Meatball seems not really like herself. And so I gotta check my little sis energy real quick because I don't need her doing nothing crazy and I don't need her getting out of her body. Like, I've seen people throw their lives away behind mindless things that really don't matter and their ego.
Don't let nobody make you feel like you are uncomfortable or you gotta be out of your body and you gotta do something to jeopardize your own safety and your own sanity. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Because you know what that's gonna do? You're gonna make a split decision right now and your ass gonna be sitting somewhere doing a 23 of 1. Behind some shit that you could have walked away from.
As you know, the replacements are coming. And Meatball, she's just looking a little bit uncomfortable. So Jayla ended up having a heart-to-heart with Meatball, just so we make sure that she don't throw her life away over something so petty.
There you go. Aww.
So yeah, after seeing that, what do y'all think? Is Meatball scared or not? Like, it's very much so giving. She is scared. She didn't want to face Jo again. And so now let's listen up to what happens to Jo. But shout out to Jayla for being big sis in that moment and just letting Meatball know that the way that she was thinking about that was all wrong. Like, what's really going on in your head that you think you're gonna stab somebody on set? You're on set. You gonna stab somebody and get away with it? And then Biggie was just childish. Biggie got on my nerves this episode. That's it. Okay, so let's get into the um the outro of Jo because this is how it happened in the show. Like, they're on the bus, they're talking, and then all of a sudden we see Jo's outro out of nowhere coming home. So I mean, of her going home. So I'm gonna play that. Then we're gonna talk about it.
I would love to be back again, but my brother called me when problem back home. From this season, I took away, like, you know, all bitches got different personalities, you know, it don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, all you bitches need to do is remain true to yourself. Do not be a follower, always be yourself. And to my fans out there, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know JL's gonna do her big one. Y'all know I do not come to play. I do not be faking. Y'all know I'm setting on business. And then for the other fans that don't like me,
Okay, so is that or is that not weird? Like, did y'all not hear how the audio was kind of chopped up when she said she got a call from her brother back home? So since the episode aired, like immediately Sunday after the episode aired, Jo got on like or made a post on live and was like, "That's bogus. Her brother is doing 40-year bid. So why would she have to go home because of an emergency?" So T is Meatball. This episode that we saw was the second time that Meatball had threatened to stab Jo up. Okay, this was the second time. They said the first time that she was in the house, she was actually crying, spazzing out, talking about stabbing Jo, talking about doing something to herself, allegedly. So, Zeus sent Jo home because Meatball had a bigger following, a bigger name, and they said it was a safety hazard for Jo. Even though Jo told them, I ain't worried about Meatball trying to stab me up, yada yada yada, like she ain't gonna succeed with that. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm here for the experience. I want to be here for the experience. They still sent her home as a safety hazard. So I feel like that's messed up. I feel like Jo made a point and said that she worked hard to make it through the auditions to get on the show. Valid. I feel like if anybody was gonna go home, it should be Meatball because why is she allowed to have a weapon on set? Like, oh, she got a whole weapon on set while filming, and y'all know that she got a weapon. Now that's crazy. Everybody was mad when Jonathan pulled. I mean, whoever pulled out that knife on Anthony. I mean, on Jonathan, and then the security almost tackled Yummy on Jocelyn's cabaret when she tried to pull out that her little blade on what's the girl name? Miss Natural. So it's like they pick and choose who they want to do what to at Zeus, and I do not like that. I feel like they were wrong for sending JL home. Like she really didn't get the chance or the opportunity to experience because somebody was scared because they got beat up in a little scuffle. It's baddies. Like Gretchen go home because she got beat up, and she got beat up a few times by Meatball and other people. But Gretchen go home, she stood in the paint 10 toes every time. I just feel like Meatball got picks. Like I said that before. Meatball has picks. She pick and choose who she want to beef with. Cause like I said, she didn't have that energy for Slim. Like she brought it up to Slim like that, but she wasn't popping it to Slim like how she was popping it later on down the line on live. So I'm like really curious to see like is you really gonna get at the in the paint at this reunion with all these people you've been popping it with online or nah? Like we tired of you popping in Meatball. And it's so crazy because prior to Meatball coming on the show, like when they announced her coming on the show, like when I seen her do her little video, I'm scoping the scenery. Like I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I love her. She's funny. She's hilarious. Da, 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 da. I had kind of just learned who she was too at the time, so I was excited for her. As I saw her come on to the show, I was like, okay, okay, okay. But then the whole Gretch thing got dragged, and then the whole her and Tink stuff, and it's just been like, I don't know. Like I like her. I want her to do good, but I don't like the way that she's acting. Like what's got her? I don't know. All right, so next up we got Callie and Anna. Okay, so in the cars, they're still going before they get to the zip lining event. And in Mariah, Diamond Body, Kelly, and Gretch's car, Mariah and Kelly are talking about the situation with Anna and Mariah again, Anna and Mariah's mom again, about Kelly's story. Now Anna is saying that Kelly's changing her story. Da 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 da. So and then the other car where Anna is in, Anna is telling the girls, Callie just don't realize the damage that she's doing by changing her stories, telling 8, 9, 10 stories, saying how she really don't like her. Jayla kind of chimes in and says, yeah, her name is always up in something. Da 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 da. I said this in the last episode review that I did that they were gonna try to blame the situation on Callie, the fact that it spiraled out of hand because Callie changed up her story. It did not matter. Anna already said it earlier in this episode. Mariah wanted to fight. Mariah wanted a problem. Mariah's family is the one that instigated it. So whether Callie said how it happened, whether the way she translated the story, whether it happened that way or if it happened a little differently, at the end of the day, it does not fall back on Callie. It falls back on Anna and Mariah, period. Callie was just an innocent bystander in the situation. But they both kind of went back and forth on live on Instagram about it. So I have both lives. I'm going to add that in. Let's listen to it and see what y'all think about that.
Like, no shade, girl. I'm not taking no story out there to tell my. Like, no shade, girl. I'm not taking no story from nobody that told the story 20 different times. Now you going out there to tell my version of the story when I already gave the version. So this is how I really felt. I went inside, seen Callie, didn't know the bitch. I said, hey, I want to eat breakfast with you so I can get to know you. Went outside, grabbed my shit, came back in. Callie said, hey, I think Mariah's mom got beef with you. You should go. And I was like, what? Like, what? No. So I went and put my omelet down, came back. This time I don't have no omelet in my hand. I came back, and I was like, her mom starts walking up towards me. I said, well, I don't fight no old bitch. That's what I said. Okay, now Callie's between me and her mom. Her mom is swinging on me. All of my shit was on my hands. Her mom and her aunt are both trying to hit me. They're hitting me. Then her mom picks up my phone and starts running through the restaurant with my phone. So I ran up on her mom, and I said, give me my phone. The mom didn't want to give me my phone. The mom swung at me. I swung on her. I hit her. She fell right into the forks and knives and fell on her knees. Like, what the f*** do y'all want more from me? Like, no shade, girl. I'm not going to do is because a lot of shit is edited, and I know, to be slow right now. The only reason why I started clowning Mariah is because what Mariah was doing to me. Like, I don't even play like that, and she knows that. They all know that. They already know that. And what Tasiki said, a lot of we can't just. But like I said, yeah, she already know why I started being funny. Because once you come for me, all bets are off, and it wasn't even none of that. But girl, just leave me alone. Like, you so angry. Like, if I said something to you, your fans are saying something to you. And stop letting these fans get in your head. That's your problem. Y'all be letting these fans eat y'all the fuck up. Let it go. Like, because the fans are the only ones saying something. Me and Mariah have yet to say a thing. What we're not going to do is because a lot of shit I don't know if my confessionals bothered you, whatever. I don't know. Just leave me the alone, bro. I'm really not. Like, I'm mad, happy. I wake up, I make bread. Like, look, I sleep in a big ass bed by myself. Like, shut the up. Leave me alone.
To go drop her first, go get her shit. I don't know where the fuck she went to go. She like, what are you talking about? I don't fight with old bitch, right? She say it loud enough for the people who obviously have energy while I'm coming to, you know what I mean, let her know, hey, they heard her, right? So they hop up, the auntie and the mom, they hop up. They like, what did you say about old bitch? Something. Because why are you instigating? You didn't have to talk that loud. You could have been like, what? What's going on? You could have got the juice for me. She like, what are you talking about? I don't fight with old bitch. Right? She say it loud enough for the people who obviously have energy while I'm coming to. It's not a matter if old bitch came up to you trying to fight you, what you gonna do, right? It's, you know, these old bitches, right? You know these women, excuse me. You know these women. You had a relationship, you've been to their house, you kicked it with them, correct? Awesome. They have a problem with you. The way that you treated their daughter, they're upset with that. Whatever happened between you and the daughter, they're upset. So how about we go over here and mind our business? You could call Mariah, you could call whoever, Tasiki, all of them, and tell them like, yo, what's up with the mama? Why they tripping on me? And then you could have took that up with Mariah the same way you took it up with her. Me, with the part that I think is lame, when you dancing and had your mama legs broke, First of all, you didn't even have her mama legs broke. Let's just be for real. Y'all was all up and down the Omni station just looking crazy. Let's be for real. I'm not even gonna do you like that. It's not about whether you gonna fight old bitch or not. Because like y'all said, anybody catch these hands. If I'm assaulted, I'm gonna protect myself. I 100% agree with that. However, you throwing your phone down, it's not a matter if however, you throwing your phone down and instigating and telling them square up, and what's up, I don't fight, all of that, that's like, duh, y'all about to fight. I got out the way. These grown women right here, y'all niggas problem, y'all gotta handle y'all shit. I try to de-escalate because I understand how it feels for someone to assault my mom. And y'all can say, oh, this to beat your mama ass. However, you throwing your phone down and instigating and telling them square up, and what's up, I don't fight, all of that, that's like, duh, y'all about to fight. I got out the way. These
Callie is freaking hilarious. So, her describing Anna and Mariah's mom going up and down the omelet station, flipping up and down the omelet station, just me seeing it in my mind because y'all know how Anna be jumping around all over the place when she be fighting. So I could just imagine her doing the same thing with Mariah's mom. And then with them both being bigger, girl, I just knew it was the mess. Anyway, so that's that scene. Like I said, I don't feel like it's Callie's fault, but I feel like clearly something has stemmed from this. So we're just gonna see what happens between Mariah and Anna at the reunion. Period. Okay. so next. So next, they finally make it to the zip lining. Finally, we make it there. And all the girls, are, getting geared up to go zip lining. So they start going one by one by one by one. And girl, Natalie gets up here and she is fucking crying, like literally crying real tears. Like she was the only person that had to have an escort across the zip line. Girl, like she literally almost had a panic attack. She thought, like in her mind, that she was gonna go to the top and then she was just gonna cheer everybody else across the zip line and then go back down. And they was like, oh no, the only way you can get down is to go across to the other side. Like you can't go back down. Stuck, stupid. Like, and it be like that. Like when you go to islands and other places. Like we went to Costa Rica last year on a girls trip, and it was this hike that we went on to like walk up this volcano or whatever. And it was this bridge that you had to go across. So, we had it in our minds that, when we get to the bridge, we just, what I'm saying, we're not going to go to the bridge. If you didn't go across the bridge, you didn't make it up the volcano. It was like you had to go, if you didn't go across the bridge, when you got to the bridge, if you didn't want to go back to the bridge, you had to go back to the bus and just wait for everybody to complete the excursion. That was that. So it was like we have no choice but to walk across this rickety ass bridge and hope that we don't freaking plunge to our deaths. Like, so yeah, that's how I go. If you ever travel to another country and you decide you're gonna go on an excursion and you see all of the details of the excursion, once you get into it, once you get into the thick of it, either you go complete it or you go wait on the bus. Period. Oh, child, I feel like this review is getting long. Okay, so now they get to Lemmy party, girl. Let's get into Lemmy party. So they get to Lemmy's party, the pregame party, girl, and everybody is dressed up. Okay, the baddies are popping out. The girls have ate with the looks, honey. Look at Scotty. Look at Jayla, baby E. Now look at Sapphire. Look at Asian. Even though Asian wears her clothes a little bit bigger, she still always looks good. Look cute. You know, they still serving looks. Then we got Meatball. Look at Meatball. I'm sick of Meatball now. When all of the baddies was dressed up in their little swimsuits or whatever, whatever, Meatball got on a damn Timu two-piece set. Then when all the girls got on dresses and they dressed down for a party, like even look at Lemmy. Like even Lemmy, everybody got on clothes. Like it's clearly not a pool party. Like even though it's a pool at the house, it don't look like they really going swimming. Everybody got, dress, heels, makeup. She the only one with this swimsuit on. And then it's just plain Jane. Like she just stands out. Like I said, I think I said it before. She just does not represent the brand baddies at all. It's one thing for you to be yourself and for you to be comfortable. But girl, it's a whole nother thing for when you're out representing baddies and you're looking a mess. Like every time you turn around, you got a rag on your head, a scully. Why the fuck do you have a scully on all the time on TV? Where is your wig? Where's your wig? Why is your wig not laid? Why is it not glued? Clearly it wasn't glued down because you had that fucking rag on. I'm just me when I say Meatball pissed me off this whole season with the way that she was dressing. And I mean, I was excited for Meatball to be on there. Like I really thought that she was gonna be one of my favorites. She has not been one of my favorites. I still like her, but I just don't like what I've seen from her on this show. I don't. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Every scene, even in the scene where they went to the zip lining. Like, what did you have on? What did you have on? Plain white tee. Like, girl, it's just every time we turn around, she looking like one of the niggas, and I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Okay, so they keep going through Lemmy's party. Everybody's walking around, meeting and greeting, mixing and mingling. The girls is dancing, they twerking, they turning up, whatever, whatever. Then Tasiki is over talking to Big Keva or whatever. And Tinka walks over and she asks Tasiki, like, is you good? And that set Kiva off because I guess behind the scenes, this is T on live. Kiva was talking about behind the scenes that Tink had did that I guess to Jo, and Kiva felt like she pressing me or she trying to check my temperature. You know what I'm saying? She trying to start something. So Kiva said something to Tink about it, and that's what started they fight. So I feel like on the next season, the next episode, we gonna definitely see the fight between Tink and Kiva, and then Bianca pulled up. So we're going to see Bianca and Sapphire. Now, on live, Bianca said that Sapphire didn't want no smoke. Sapphire didn't want to fight at Lemmy Party. And after seeing Sapphire's outfit, I don't blame Sapphire, baby. She was cute. She was giving. She had on her little leather two-piece. Baby, I'm not finna rip my leather fighting with you bitches. And Bianca pulled up with some boxers and a sports bra on. Like, girl, you came ready to fight. No. I'm dressed down. You're not finna mess this up. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it tonight. So I don't know that I blame Sapphire for not running that fade right then and right there. Cause she was just too cute. And that just was not the time or the place. But so I feel like we're gonna see that. And then they show a little bit of ET popping in, girl. They showing ET kind of popping in at the reunion. And I'm like, okay, ET. So I'm ready to see ET and Rolly's beef unfold, girl. And you know what, y'all? I think that is it for this video. It is a little lengthy, so I'm going to end it right here. Make sure you tune in for the next video. Confirmed Baddies reunion fights. I have took the liberty of putting together a video of all the fights that I think that are going to occur at the reunion. Make sure y'all tune in and watch that. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications. Thank you.